Roger Stone is a longtime Republican political consultant. He worked for President Trump for decades. He advised his campaign, a number of his campaigns, actually. Today, Stone testified for more than 3 hours before the House Intelligence Committee about his alleged ties to Russia and the ties between the Trump campaign and Russia, allegedly. In his opening statement, Stone accused Democrats on the committee of, quote, falsehoods, misstatements, and misimpressions. An exhausted but cheerful Roger Stone joins us tonight. So, Roger, no matter what you say, people are going to say, that didn't really happen. Where can I've been looking all day for a transcript of this. It took place before a committee in the Congress. How can I get an official transcript of what happened?
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you'll ever be able to get a transcript. That's my whole point, which is the Democrats on the committee had no trouble savaging me and the president in public, saying, oh, Stone knew about the hacking of John Podesta's email. I did not. Stone knew about the content of the WikiLeaks disclosures in October. I did not. Stone colluded with somebody called Goosefer 2.0. Ludicrous. I did not. They say all these things in public. Stone worked for the Kremlin, one congresswoman said. Stone has worked for Russia. All these things false. They say them in public, but then they won't afford you the same opportunity, saying, oh, you have to testify behind closed doors, and we won't release the transcript.
Wait, I thought the Republicans were in charge of Congress, aren't they?
Well, you would think. Look, the fair American way would be allow you to face your accuser in a public forum, to allow you to respond in the same forum in which the accusations were made. That's why I said today, President Trump is absolutely right. This is a witch hunt. This is a scandal without facts or evidence.
So you were in a colloquy with Congressman Schiff of Burbank, California.
Yes.
And you've kind of insulted each other. He's, as you just said, accused you of colluding with the Russian government. What was that exchange like today?
It was pretty intense. I mean, the most interesting thing that happened today is I made the case in my prepared statement and in the question and answer period that I do not believe there is any solid evidence that the DNC was actually hacked, never mind hacked by the Russians, and that the cornerstone of that is that the Democratic National Committee refused to let the FBI examine their servers, preferring to have a company that was paid and directed by the DNC, CrowdStrike, do so. Congresswoman Spire actually said that's not true, and then Congressman Schiff agreed with her, to which Trey Gowdy pointed out that former FBI Director Comey and Secretary Johnson of Homeland Security had both testified under oath to this very committee that that was the case, which means somebody is lying.
I think that is the case. That's what we know as of right now.
Absolutely.
Do you fear getting indicted in this?
No, not at all.
Do you think Paul Manafort will be indicted?
I can't say. I'm not aware of any wrongdoing by Paul Manafort. I most certainly have never colluded with the Russians. Look, I'm a Trump loyalist. I still think Donald Trump has the potential to be a great transformative president, and I think all of this is an effort to destabilize and delegitimize his presidency. But they're empty-handed. They have nothing.
Really quickly, why, if this were a democratically controlled Congress, do you think there would be hearings like this into a Democratic president?
Absolutely not. Look, this is an excuse. They have to come up with some excuse as to why Hillary Clinton spent $2 billion, had the support of the old media, the mainstream media, had the support of the new media in the sense that Yahoo and Google are rigging their algorithms to her benefit, and she still lost. She got outworked, outfoxed, outcampaigned by Donald Trump, and they just don't want to accept it.
I tend to think that's right. Roger Stone, thanks a lot.
Great to be here. Many thanks, Tucker.